Hey, Daryl Crook here with Fishing for Inspiration. I'm back with you again talking about intelligent design. Last time I talked about Big Bang cosmology. There was a beginning. Today I want to talk about the fine-tuning of the universe. In 1966, Carl Sagan said there are two criteria necessary for a planet to support life: the right star and a planet the right distance from that star. With all the vast planets in the universe, there should have been a lot of planets capable of supporting life. Actually, there should have been a septillion planets capable of supporting life. That's 1 plus 21 zeros. Because of this, scientists were very hopeful. They started a program called Search for Extraterrestrial Intelligence, SETI. They had a vast radio telescopic network looking for coded intelligence. But you guessed it, they came up empty. Zip, zero, nada. The number of criteria necessary for a planet to support life grew and grew and grew. As that number grew, the number of planets capable of supporting life plummeted. It dropped to zero and it just kept dropping. Wait a minute, how could it go below zero? Oh, it's because we now know that the odds are greatly against any planet supporting life. We should not be here. Yet, here we are, not only existing, but talking about existing. We now know of over 200 parameters necessary for a planet to support life, and each one must be perfectly met. Let's think about it this way. Imagine there's this big office, and in this big office there's a big desk. And that desk is covered with dials, 200 plus dials. One dial for every one of the parameters that must be perfectly met. And let's imagine that we could sneak into that office and mess with those dials. If we were to turn just one of those dials, just one part in 100,000 million million, that's just one of those 200 plus dials, that one very small, very minute amount, there would be no life. And in some cases, depending on which dial we mess with, there would be no universe. The entire universe seems to be a gigantic plot to make possible us, mankind. At one time, Fred Hoyle rejected intelligent design. But after discovering several of the parameters necessary for life, he said, a common sense interpretation of the data would suggest that a super intellect has monkeyed with the physics, as well as the chemistry and the biology. Don't you love how monkeys always end up in a conversation of our origins? The odds are greatly against any planet supporting life. We should not be here. It looks like a setup job, doesn't it? It looks like it was done on purpose. The best explanation, based on the evidence, is that the universe is designed. There is a designer. Now think about that, and I'll be back with you next time to talk about the complex information in DNA. We'll see you later.